Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Midnight Suns. While exploring the grounds, I've come across this chest that requires opening up. So we're going to have a look in it. If it was just a common one, I'd probably have opened it without needing to even think, ooh, that Imperial Legendary palette looks good. Without really thinking about it, but because this is one of the higher quality ones, I figured it was definitely worth us taking the time to, properly do that. I wanted to hop in quickly because we got an extra card over here from Magic, and I thought we'd swap out Soul Blast for it. Because the kick does damage and it does knockback, and it's not going to be a forceful knockback, and it's not going to be quick. But this can be further upgraded to a pretty decent chunk. And I think we could do with a few more damage cards over here. So we'll take that off and we'll put the kick in, and we'll see how that goes. We do also have over on the Hunter Deadly Ground, which we haven't had a chance to really use. I am tempted to see what it's like. We could take out Fortify and put Deadly Ground in. Give us a little bit of a test of it. It is shop class tonight. I've been going around gathering up resources and stuff, so we'll just finish doing that and head on back. It looks actually like in the time between... Oh my god, can I please get down this? We're going to have to go around. In the time between when I recorded the last episode and this one, things might have respawned as well. So I don't know if the respawns are tied to game time or real world time, but I'm almost certain I would have grabbed those bits going through. Just like coming into the air, if I saw that chicken mushroom, I would have grabbed it. So after the next episode, I might have to go around and do another run. But we'd almost made it all the way back to the start, so I don't feel like we've missed out on anything that was available at the time. And we'll just have a quick look around Hunter's Folly for the last couple of bits. And then we will crack on with shop class, I believe. Nothing hiding away. Now the game has actually patched since the last time, so there could be potential changes that I'm unaware of. We had to agree to a new license agreement, and they've announced the Deadpool DLC that's going to be coming. I probably won't be getting it as much as I do love Deadpool. I'm not really... Well, I'll have a look at the price range when it comes in. But the concept of paying for extra characters in a game that's already pretty fleshed out, there's a large number of characters in here. Unless it's adding something else as well as a character, or it's priced ridiculously low, like £1, then I don't think I'm really going to be entertaining that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right, that is a full circuit done. So let's head on in. Have a chat.
Yo, it's good to see you. Shop class tonight. You free?
Totally. I'm in.
I am ready.
Right on.
Oh. Stark.
Wait, what's Tony doing here?
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right.
Constantly looking for approval. Let's go talk to Tony first.
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type.
Be surprised.
Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you here, Tony?
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hellride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Yeah, be careful what you wish for.
Popping the hood is how it eats people.
We're safe. I'm canned beef, you're 17th century jerky, and Parker's full of, spider meat.
Welcome to the club.
Shop class is open to you.
Well, that's nice, boss, but I don't plan to stay if I'm not welcome. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah, sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
Like Sue Storm?
Like a slightly taller.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
Well, that was
All right.
easy.
You kids do your thing.
All right, let's talk to Robbie next.
That was easy. Almost too easy. Am I being paranoid?
Trust but verify, yeah.
He has a place here, as long as his actions match his words.
Good idea. And it's probably fine. As long as he doesn't alphabetize the component drawer, we're okay. But you came here to help finish this project. Go on. Parker can run you through it.
All right, let's see what Parker has to say.
Now that we know Wanda's a threat, you'll need an edge if you face her again.
What kind of edge?
Nothing that involves her coming to harm. We're looking at ways to protect you from her abilities.
Sounds good. Defensive.
How is that possible?
Our first prototype keeps you connected to the real world in case Wanda alters it around you.
Like an anchor, tethering me to reality?
Exactly. If Wanda alters your reality, our second prototype alters it back. Robbie got the idea from his spirit of vengeance. I think the prototype is powered by Hellfire, so best not to jostle it.
Jeez. Okay.
Like a button I press to reset her alterations? Or a broadcast interfering with her own transmission?
Perfect, you got it. You already gave me the components. Those will come in handy. I'm ready to put this together. How about you?
All right.
I am ready.
Wow, and Tony is just standing there. Holy Spark plus damage an enemy or cure. It's not exactly what we were promised, but I think actually we have the real rewards behind it. This is quick. Oh, I like that. Damage an enemy is a quick for 42 or cure. So Reality Anchor, they gain immunity to knockback for the rest of the encounter. Okay. And Revitalizing Swarm, cure all heroes. We don't really get knocked back much. Having the Revitalizing Swarm could prove more useful. But they're both like big question marks. Right, I wanted to hop in and let's have another look at our deck. So at the moment we've got Quick Slash, which has a knockback. If we swap that over for Holy Spark Plus, I think it's going to be better for us overall. I want to keep the heal. I like the idea that Merciless, firstly, is dark, and secondly, gives us a massive damage boost if someone is stunned, like knocked back into an electrical pylon. We could swap out Whip. The Forceful Knockback is very nice. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, and it makes us discard another card. Okay, we'll try that. It's a different feeling of deck. Let's talk to Tony, see what he has to say.
No comment.
No, literally.
That's some good work.
No comment, and then he gives a comment. I love it.
Let me know when you're ready to take off.
All right, yeah, I'm done.
I am ready to go.
So, Tony,
Cool. Tony gets a new outfit for shop class. I don't think we'll put him in it. That might be on the nose. And also, like, the logo right in the center is going to get in the way. There's a bit of gloss that we missed when doing our rounds. We'll just have a little look to see if there's anything else. Just very quickly before we call it a night. I think that's likely going to be the only remaining bit that we hadn't grabbed.
I don't believe anyone can make sense of Dr. Faustus's ramblings.
I love how confident Caretaker is in everyone's abilities.
Good girl, Charlie.
Yeah, good girl, Charlie. Let's grab some shut-eye. Magic's injuries healed, and she has an epic combat bonus. Okay, we have research completed in the Forge. Definitely on our list of things to go and check out. Is this closed again? Oh, it is, right. When we open this one, we're going to need to do another run around. Oh, Magic's got a full white color scheme. Let's have a look at this. Still keeps the gold arm. You know, I'm going to keep with our current because I do like the slightly different tonings. But you know, it has the potential to be cool. What else did you have? You had the little bob one that we potentially picked up. Actually, while I think about it, let's have a look at the Superlink. New components list, right. 25 skill essence, 2 common blueprints. Okay, we can drop them off at Parker just as soon as we get the opportunity. We're going to do the rounds. Actually, seeing as we're passing people's rooms, I was thinking I'm going to put a bit of effort at the end of the missions into actually producing the comics. So we can start decorating people's rooms with comics relating to them. So this is Captain Marvel's room. We've got 1, 2, 3 that we could potentially stick in here. And I think that's going to be a nice addition, like actually start fleshing out their rooms a bit. I'm not going to bother doing ones for most of the other areas. Like out in the hall where we're going to just like leave them alone. But it'll be good to have ones representing their achievements. Well, there was a little something there that we could pick up, but it was not the case. Alright, hey, you needed some help?
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Okay, so Venom has done his share of messed up stuff, but never anything like this. I know Eddie is still in there somewhere. There has to be something I can do. We can either get 1 Dark Balance with a rare ability, or the other option is not worth it. So...
Thanks, Hunter.
Ooh. Wonder what Fury upgrades to. Okay, we'll have a quick look at that. We're not going to put it in. Although we could swap over one of the Mind Breakers. Because Berserk's okay. But Berserk is okay. It's not amazing. Okay. Goodbye. In comes Fury. What will Fury upgrade to? And applies 2 marked. I wonder if the vulnerable happens before the attack goes off. I am curious. Our deck is definitely changing quite significantly. In terms of customization, we have loads of things. I did want to... oh, yeah. So the high-tech suit has... oh, it keeps changing us back. Right. Let's temporarily select it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The borderline one, oh god, I don't think we would wear this, but it would be fabulous. That is so ultra fabulous. We're going to keep with our current setup, I think. Funny though, very funny. Right, can we give you the components?
An RSVP to my birthday?
No, it's components.
Components for shop class.
That's nearly as interesting.
Man, you have a very dull life if that counts. I'll get some attack essence. Do we want to buy these? Probably not, actually. We've got plenty of gifts for people. Just have a quick look around out here for any essences before we get onto the day's training and things. So there's some heroic essence there. Followed round into the forge.
Intriguing.
Yeah, nothing spectacular there. Hey Steve, wasn't really expecting you in here, but then again I don't know where you would normally go during the day.
The sanctum is weakened.
Alright, into the war room. I think today we're probably going to need to work on getting money. We'll have a check of our resources before we pick a mission. But let's slide across it.
Hello.
Looks like we have a new thing to read there. Bit of arcane knowledge. Yeah, we've definitely got this bread. I remember doing that previously. No Wondergore ever bloom out on the side. So I think
Captain Marvel swears she can see threads of Dr. Faustus's
we
plan.
should be all good. Just do one pass down this side. There's a little bit. Right,
Who is a
next
good
to
girl?
Charlie.
It is my Charlie girl.
Just keep working on that friendship level. Hey! Our Arcana has leveled up. Rare chests no longer require an arcane key. So that means the arcane keys we have can only really be used on legendary chests. Right, so new gamma coil to analyze, and the research has been completed. We will probably do them in that order. In fact, we'll do the research first. Oh, actually.
Hunter, I need help. It's urgent. Come here.
Okay, what's up?
Triple shot macchiato with oat milk and some of those thin dark chocolate shavings. Fair trade, of course. Make sure you're writing this down. No big deal if they don't have fair trade.
Should I have a pen?
Oh, sorry, Hunter. I thought you were Doctor Strange. Okay, so my urgent issue.
Okay.
The reason I called you over here.
You said Hunter. I need help. It is urgent. Come here. Do not ask for a coffee.
Can you please get me a coffee?
Stark, I will punch you on the next mission.
Whoa. Thought you were a ghost for a second. You aren't. Oh, you are gonna love this.
Okay, nanotech weave is done. Gain 2 heroism for free. So this allows us to make nanotech weave itself. And we get 1 as well, which is always nice. So we're going to need to start also working on specific requirements. We need to craft an epic Ghost Rider ability. That would just unlock this straight away. So we could do that. And we need to up our research level as well, so we need to do a mission that gives us an artifact. Alright, let's try and craft an epic Ghost Rider ability. After we've done the gamma coil
Welcome
analysis.
to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? What do you think?
Ooh, modded cards. Well, we've seen this tutorial before, but one appearing in here is very rare. So, a modded Wild Strike. I'd be very curious to see what that can upgrade to. A special delivery, forceful knockback towards us. Interesting. What does this upgrade to? I mean, it would pull them towards us, so it could pull them into someone else as well. Plus, we would do extra damage if they hit us, because they'd be getting thrown back into us. Cosmic Ray, what does this upgrade to? Knockout gains a counter, which is okay.
I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
That takes it to 105. I mean, we're gonna take it. And special delivery. Okay, ability
Got any
crafting.
blueprints for us?
Ghost Rider. None of these are epic. So we can't do that yet. Well, I guess it answers the question, doesn't it? So no research for today. We need to do another mission with Spider-Man, another mission with Iron Man, so we'll take both of those out today if we can. And maybe we'll try and send Ghost Rider out on
Find more coils,
a specific
send it my
mission.
way.
New combat item is available, that's great. We're not going to make any more of them right now, though. We do have enough intel. We don't have any hero ops available. So until we get some hero ops, there's not a great deal we can do about that.
Next time I face Scarlet Witch, I will not hold back.
Or she means super serious business. Nothing interesting to say? Well, we might actually be done then. Other than walking the grounds, let's see what missions we have. Actually, before we did that, I want to double check our inventory. We've got 245 credits, so actually we can afford quite a lot. Actually, we haven't done any training today. So, daily sparring first. Who do we want to train with? They're going to get 10 strength for increased knockback distance. Extra knockback distance would work really well for magic.
Let's see if you're as good as they say.
And after that,
practice makes perfect.
ability upgrades. We can upgrade the wild strike that we have. We got the attack essence, so yeah. That just makes it like so dangerously good. It is still a situational one because it will make us vulnerable. But in theory, if it's modded, I wonder if it counts differently to the other Wild Strike. We're not going to put it in because we've got a bunch of new stuff already in there. But it's curious enough that I'd like to do some experimenting at some point. Let's have a very quick check of our hero levels. You're level 9, 9, 7, 7, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8. So we could do with some training, but it's not strictly necessary. Gamma coil, don't care. Gamma coil, don't care. Oh, sorry, blueprints don't care. Intel cache potentially do care. Artifacts do care. A story mission with the artifact. Let's do this one because it's going to require Spiderman anyway. Spend 4 heroism in 1 turn, and that'll get us some credits. Yeah, we can spend 5 intel on having that challenge available. And I said we'll bring Iron Man along. And us. I think this should be fine. Let's try it out. You really need to get Tony a better suit. His aesthetic isn't quite matching the rest of the team right now. And I don't need the team to be entirely homogenous, but we need him to have more options. Okay, there is the artifact that we need. We need to break the enemy protection.
Some of the artifacts Hydra has been seizing, and there's still a chance to recover them.
Ooh. We get this guy, the truck will never leave. New objective.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Not a problem.
So this is pretty good. We've got Merciless straight off the bat. We've got Chain Strike. We've got Quick Slash. So there's definitely things we can do. Quick Slash is going to do knockback. If we target you, from where we are, it's not really going to be effective. If we target you, we can knock him back into this guy, which will kill him, give us back the card play, and significantly damage the guy in front. So let's start off with that. Boff.
Just like old times.
Well, the gap between us and our friends is ever increasing. We could do Merciless just to kill this guy. Or, 41. I wonder if anyone's in a position to be able to push him back into the other guy. Yes, just for a little bit of damage. Because then we can use Chain Strike to finish him off and finish this guy off as well. Finish him off and then go after that. I mean, it's pretty solid.
I'm going for it.
I am impressed.
Okay, we can just disable the truck. We've got 2 turns, so we don't need to do that this turn. I'm going to re-roll the Spider Sense Plus. This could be used to kill 2 of them. Because it can kill you and it can kill this guy. Let's do that. I'm trying to get everyone to do a little bit. There's a level up for Iron Man. You're going to be attacking Spider-Man. You're going to be attacking Spider-Man. You know what? He can tank it for the turn. He can tank it for the turn. Let's just make everyone stronger. Okay. The damage increase is pretty amazing.
Hydra is in control of the situation. You're next on the list.
Vulnerable and going invisible. And dazed. Unfortunate, but it's fine. Oh!
Going to have to fend off another attack from the Fallen.
Balls.
Lilith is relentless in her approach.
To say that is not what I was hoping for is an understatement.
I've heard of
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time.
Okay, we're gonna... Ooh, okay. Revitalizing Swarm has been added to the combat item wheel. That will remove all the negative status effects like the vulnerable. That's definitely something that we're gonna do.
Let's do it. This should help a little.
There's the cure. Okay, we're gonna redraw this. That will allow us to mark you. Unfortunately, that one's not close enough to be affected by it. Real shame. But it is going to allow us to do a hero combo over here. For stupid amounts. So working it out. We'll disable the truck. Let's be smart.
That should slow them down, but it won't stop them. Get to the artifact before they figure out what happened.
I mean, getting a massive surgical strike would be amazing. I think we need to do mark target here.
I'm saving my energy so
target is clear.
Oh, that? It was nothing.
Precision is nice, but it's not useful at the moment. If only we could apply stun to this guy. +2. In fact, we'll use Merciless on... Yes, right. Okay, plan. Push you back. Try and get you stunned.
I guess the gloves are off.
It's big.
No mercy for the servant temple.
It's a
You know, you're pretty
big hit.
good one.
It doesn't give us our card back, but still pretty happy with it. You know what,
I didn't ask for your
we'll
help.
leave that as it is for the moment.
All lines up.
Ow, that is painful. Sorry, Spidey.
Hit my head or something.
Guess we're not done yet.
We are immovable.
Not by a long shot.
Do you even know?
Okay. I don't know what Hex Charge is going to... Oh, he's going to detonate. Well, that's actually pretty good. In a way. You're confused for 3 cards. Yeah, that's annoying, especially because you're protected. Right, let's heal up, draw some extra cards.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
We can Blade Storm both of these. That will kill Wanda. And significantly damage the other guy. Enough to remove the protection.
I had hoped for a challenge.
I'm not sure if it's going to know what to do with this.
Their best was still not enough for us.
And we can start recovering the supplies, I guess. And then maybe use something to do something. Yeah, let's get the hunter to recover the supplies, and then we'll try and get Spider-Man to push this guy back into the hunter. There's the artifact. We've been very lucky with the confusion on Iron Man. So pushing back this way. Maybe like to there. Yeah.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Oh my god, the smack talk is brilliant. Yeah, let's end the turn there. Well, he didn't die because of the hex charge. Ow.
Sure, just keep throwing bodies at the problem.
Well, we've got lots of things we can do. We've got a quick blast, so let's use that on the guy who is going to die from a quick blast. Well, actually, many of them could. But we'll get you.
Here we go. You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet.
Oh, he used the next card is not discarded. Well, let's do a quick blast on you then. We could redraw it to add knockback, but I don't think we need to.
This should be good. What are the qualifications to be a Hydra officer? I'd have guessed a warm body, but I think Lilith solved that too.
Alright. Holy Spark Plus. Is anyone close enough to warrant that? No. Chain Strike also needs extra in order to chain together. That's final, so let's redraw this. Surgical Strike could be good if we can get some more. Let's get rid of Spider Sense. No, we just got Thwip. Alright, well let's get these. And then Spidey, you can do some pushing.
This guy thinks he's sneaky.
I mean, he is quite sneaky. Not gonna lie. Let's do Deadly Ground and see what that actually entails. Literally just explodable things. They're not going to explode by themselves. All right. So it's not a terrible ability. It's just not amazing. We can't bounce off that. Oh, hang on. We might be able to as the hunter. Oh, yeah. Literally, Spider-Man is better for it anyway. So that's a freebie.
Looks like it's up.
Let's try this.
You must have a really good programmer.
So we just have you as the last guy left, and you're going to attack Hunter, which is fine. Pretty certain that this drop over here is not, yeah, not close enough to even have considered. Crippling shot, throwing away my awesome cards.
The more the merrier.
Oh. Oh, he's got 58. Oh, he's going to be annoying. Right, let's redraw this. Try and get something a bit... Oh, you know what? Let's mark him.
Get it done any way we know how.
Everyone see the target?
Now he's vulnerable.
Ooh, I like it.
Merciless will finish him off.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
Yeah. So I can see the light and dark explosives being useful. Just not right this second. Who do we think did the most? Well, actually, Spider-Man is... let's go in and edit this. Spider-Man is definitely getting this cover. Do we want to be closer? Let's try and make it like proper dramatic. There we go. I'd like the lettering to be higher. There we go. Put it in the foreground. We'll move that down to there. I think scale is fine for that. We don't need any stinger text on it. We might need the backdrop to be tweaked. Yeah, it's okay. I think we can do better. This is going to be something that goes in the room, remember? Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Okay, one last easy tweak. We want to put Wanda underneath down there, and actually from that we can just pull Spidey back a little bit. That's cool. That's cool. Right, what can we do with the lighting? It's dramatic. The lightning one does have that certain awesome feel to it. Let's go for lightning. We'll make it a tiny bit darker. Oh, and put the entire thing in vintage mode. I'm still not keen on the effects. But I'm happy with that. I love the fact that her hair is like proper zoom, 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 zoom going. Alright, we're gonna confirm that. And that's going to go in Peter's room as soon as we have access to it. And back to the Abbey, nice and safe. Cool. 2 research mission bits ticked off, and we have an artifact so we can increase our research even further. It does want us to join a hangout, but I think I'll probably do that at the start of the next episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Midnight Suns. See you soon.